الويت 10% of the semester's mark، عليه 10% من درجة الترم. مدة اختباركم حيكون 45 دقيقة، وعدد الأسئلة 30 سؤال. يعني بدك توفق ما بين حلك للأسئلة وبين الوقت، بين الزمن. في الأسفل موجود الجدول اللي أنتم عارفينه. الثلاثاء موعد الاختبار بس للتأكيد 25/7/1442 موافق 9/3/2021. مهارات اللغة الإنجليزية 102. المدينة والفروع طلاب من الساعة 10 صباحا للساعة 10:45 دقيقة صباحا. يعني مدة الاختبار 45 دقيقة وزمن الإتاحة 45 دقيقة. أيضا في نفس التاريخ للطالبات 102 من الساعة 9 صباحا للساعة 9:45 صباحا بالنسبة للطالبات، ومدة الاختبار 45 دقيقة وزمن الإتاحة 45 دقيقة. Okay. Now, quiz specifications. Again, I think your teachers provided you with a copy of this. زودوكم مدرسينكم بنسخة من هذه. The quiz sections. Section 1 حتكون reading 8 MCQs, 2 reading passages with 4 MCQs for each. يعني 8 أسئلة، يعني قطعتين وكل قطعة لها 4 أسئلة، المجموع 8 أسئلة على الريدنج. طبعا الريدنج بيشمل reading comprehension والreading skills، استيعاب القراءة ومهارات القراءة. Section 2 is writing skills. 2 MCQs which test students' knowledge of the writing skills. يعني بيجيكوا سؤالين على مهارات الكتابة، مهارات الكتابة. Section 3 listening. 6 MCQs which test students' knowledge of the listening skills. 6 أسئلة على مهارات استيعاب الاستماع. Section 4 speaking skills، مهارات التحدث أو المحادثة. عندنا سؤال واحد test students knowledge of the speaking or conversation skills، مهارتك في التحدث أو المحادثة. And section number 5 1 MCQ، سؤال واحد اختر من متعدد on the pronunciation skills، على النطق، نطق القواعد النطق اللي أخذناها في الكتاب، كتاب listening وspeaking. والسكشن 6 الأخيرة language knowledge اللي حتشمل vocabulary والgrammar، الكلمات والقواعد، عليهم 12 سؤال 12 MCQs. So 8 أسئلة reading، سؤالين writing، 6 أسئلة listening، سؤال speaking skills، سؤال pronunciation، و12 سؤال على language knowledge. المجموع بيكون 30 سؤال. Now let's have sample questions on each section of these sections. Okay, so let's start with section 1, reading, for example. يعني أسئلة as sample questions نحاول نحلها مع بعض ونشوف أدائك وتقدر تقيم نفسك يعني في الأشياء اللي دارسها. So let's see. For example, this is the first question. مثلا نعتبر هذه الباسج الأولى. Read the following paragraph then answer the questions. Now I'll give you like 2 minutes or so to try to answer those 2 questions. Question number 1 and question number 2. And they're based on the reading. هو بيعتمد على reading. Okay? So دقيقة ونصف أو دقيقتين تحاولوا تنهوا حل السؤال الأول والثاني. Okay. Let's try to do the first question here. If you don't mind, just choose the right answer to see if you can get it right. The question at the end of the paragraph suggests that the writer is critical of the design of GPS systems, questions the intelligence of GPS users. يعني بتسأل عن ذكاء GPS users مستخدمين GPS, and thinks we should trust machines more, or likes being directed to the countryside. Which one do you think? Look here, the last question. Just what were these people thinking as they drove into the water? إيش كانوا يفكروا الناس لما دخلوا جوا الموية? Yeah. So, which one do you think is the best answer? هو بينتقد في الناس، صح؟ هو بينتقد في الناس. So, right? So let me just show you the right answer. The right answer is here. It is B. So for those who answered B, about 100 students, 100 طالب جاوبوها B. Very well done. هو بيتساءل عن ذكاء هذه الناس، يعني وين كان مخهم انه يتبعوا GPS بدون ما يفكروا. فهو بيتساءل ايش الذكاء اللي عندهم. You understand? Yeah. So you have to be careful. يعني احيانا الاسئله ما تجيك مباشره، يعني بدك تفهمها فهم. Okay. Got it? Yep. Question number 2. Can you choose A, B, C, or D? What is the purpose of the text? إيش الغاية من هذا التكست؟ وانتبه وركز كويس لأنه it's tricky، يعني شوية بدك تكون مركز. Okay. بدنا أفضل إجابة. أفضل إجابة. The best answer. What is the purpose of the text? The best one. So 81 said it's to describe how GPS systems work. Yeah, most of you agree that B is the right answer, but be careful. Be careful. Does it talk how GPS work? يعني كيف بيشتغل نظام الجي بي اس؟ كيف يعمل؟ هل الفقرة فعلا تتكلم كيف يعمل الجي بي اس؟ ركزوا شوية يا شباب. ركزوا شوية. هل الفقرة بتتكلم كيف يعمل الجي بي اس؟ والله في أقمار، بعدين ترسل إشارات، بعدين الإشارات مش عارف إيش بصير فيها، بعدين الناس تستقبلها، وبعدين بوجههم. هل هذا الكلام موجود في الفقرة فعلا ولا هو فقط انتقاد للموضوع؟ So be careful about this. So we're seeking the best answer. احنا نبحث على أفضل إجابة وأقربها للصحيح. Right. Okay. So the right answer for those who answered C, they got it right. They got it right. To make people laugh. شايفين الجملة الأخيرة؟ Yeah. إنه شوف نص الفقرة newspapers من وسط الفقرة. شوف في البداية هاي مقدمة وانتقاد. ما حكى لنا مقدمة وانتقاد. بعدين بدأ من هون newspapers and internet frequently report stories بيحكوا لنا قصص of people driving into rivers or lakes. بيدخلوا بسياراتهم في الأنهار والبحيرات because they followed what their GPS told them. لأنه اتبعوا الجي بي اس بدون ما يستخدموا عقولهم طبعا. So this is funny. So technology is a wonderful thing, but we need to use some sense too. Just what were these people thinking as they drove into water? شو كانوا يفكروا؟ وين مخوخهم هدول؟ So it's just to make people laugh and think. Okay, so C is the best answer. Is the best answer. أفضل إجابة هي C. ما راح أقول لكم يعني B خطأ 100%، لكن C هي أفضل. Now the same passage نفس القطعة يعني عليها سؤال 3 و 4. I'm gonna give you like again about 2 minutes or 1 minute and a half to try to find answers عشان تجدوا حلول. Okay, easy ones, I think, much easier than the ones before. Question 3. Yeah, which of the following sentences is not a fact? Yeah, is not a fact means it's an opinion. It's an opinion. Which one do you think? It is not a fact. Wow. Now I am impressed, really. I am impressed. I can see like most of you are doing very well. Most of you got it right. So far, about 100 students got it right. 100 جابوها صح, right? Okay, now let me show you the answer. Yeah, it is B. Very well done for those who answered B. And for the others who answered A or C or D, look here. Technology is a wonderful thing. شيء رائع. شو wonderful? Wonderful is an opinion. It's an opinion what? Opinion adjective. صفة رأي أصلا هي. Look here. نقول من وين جبناها؟ موجودة أخذناها في هذه الصفحة. I'm not sure. Yeah, هي. لاحظ هنا هذا الفاكس بتكلم معروف الجزء الأول. الجزء الثاني على opinion is what person thinks about something another person may not agree. Look here. English is an easy language. Consumers are more interested. مهتمين أكثر. كلها صفات تعبر عن الرأي. Okay. الشيء السهل لك ممكن يكون عندي صعب مثلا. الشيء wonderful عندك ممكن يكون عندي bad. Who knows? Okay. Yeah. And don't forget to go here and you need to know these expressions to tell European, like when you say I think, I believe, I feel, in my opinion, etc. Okay, done. Now, how about question number 4? Which of the following sentences is incorrect? واحدة من الجمل ليست صحيحة. Hurry up. Right. Okay, yeah, most of you got it right again. Now, so far, about 100 got it right. About 100 got it right. And it is D. Yeah, very well done. Very well done for those who answered it correctly. Good job, guys. All right, now let's move on to the second reading. This is another piece, another article of reading. Okay, so it's talking about genealogy. Genes, genat, genealogy, right? Okay, so what I want you to do is to read it silently and try to find answers for question number 5 and number 6. حاول تقراها بصمت وتحاول تعطينا إجابة ل5 ول6. Okay? Yeah. All right. I'll give you like a minute and a half, دقيقة ونصف بشكل سريع. Okay. I think it's easy, and it's easy, it's talking about the main idea. Where can you find the main idea? وين بتلاقي الفكرة الرئيسية عادة? In the topic sentence, right? If you can't find the topic sentence, then it's there, right? Okay, now, as I can see, yes, most 53 so far got it. The answer is B, of course, B. Look here. Where did I bring this answer from? The topic sentence. Look here. Genealogy, finding out about our family history, is one of the most popular pastimes in Europe. It has become popular for people in Europe to find out more about their ancestors. So, as you can see, this is the right answer. الفكرة الرئيسية عادة تكون في التوبيك سنتنس. التوبيك سنتنس عادة تكون الجملة الأولى، وهذه هي الجملة الأولى وفيها التوبيك سنتنس. Where can you find this? If you go to this page, Skimming, all right, it's talking here about like You can get the general idea while skimming. And where can you find the general idea? You read the title, look at the images, quickly read the first sentence of each paragraph. شايفين? Read the first sentence of each paragraph. Move your eyes quickly, etc. Do not read every sentence. And if the text is short, read the first and the last sentence of each paragraph. شايف كلها بتقول لك المين ايديا بتكون في الجمله الاولى واحيانا في الجمله الاولى او الاخيره. So be careful about this, right? Next time. This is the page of the skill. Now, question number 6. The pronoun they in the second paragraph refers to what? There refers to communities, to websites, to people, or to hometowns. Good. I think this is an easy one. This is an easy one. Hopefully you're going to get similar questions. The test, talking about reading. Great. Okay, so the right answer, as most of you answered, is C, people. If you read it from here, because many people have had to move far from their hometowns in search of work. So they refers to people. All right. Now again, the same text with 2 other questions. The same text, نفس النص اللي مر معنا من شوية. Question 7 and question 8. What I want you to do now is again do the same thing for 1 minute, دقيقة, لأنكم قرأتوا النص أصلا. So do question 7 and question 8. You can start answering question 7. You can see the poll in front of you. Okay, right. And the right answer is B, as most of you answered. About 77 of you answered B, and that's the right answer. One of the following statements is false. B is a lot of people like to live in close communities because they don't have to move far from their hometowns in search of work. Okay, and this is totally wrong. Okay, yeah. Let me look for. Yeah, here the sentence. See the sentence here? Society has changed too. We no longer live in close communities because many people have had to move. عليهم أن يرحلوا. لكن هنا don't have to. ليس عليهم أن يرحلوا أو ينتقلوا. You understand? That's why it's false. Now number 8. Question number 8. Read the first paragraph and complete the following statement. Something are trying to find their biological parents. Who? مين اللي بيحاول يبحث عن والديه البيولوجيين الحقيقيين؟ Right? And yeah, most of you got it right. ممتازين، سهلة إن شاء الله. Some adopted people. Adopted يعني متبنى. الناس اللي تم تبنيهم يعني وجدوهم بدون أب بدون أم وتم تبنيهم من قبل بعض العوائل. Adopted people. Okay? Right. Now let's move on to the second section, which is focuses on writing skill. As you know, you're going to have like 2 questions. في عندنا سؤالين على writing skill. Okay. Read the following paragraph and answer the questions. Question number 1. What type of paragraph? هذه الفقرة إيش نوعها? Opinion paragraph, an explanatory paragraph. Is it a summary or a process? And question number 10. Choose the irrelevant sentence. في جملة لا تنتمي لهذا النص. Which one? A, B, C, or D? Okay, let me give you a minute and a half. دقيقة تقريبا ونصف. Okay, right. Good job, mashallah. Yeah, number 9 is very easy. When you start reading like I believe, you know the answer is an opinion paragraph, of course. Very well done. ممتازين. Okay, but you should know what is an explanatory paragraph. لازم تعرف الاكسبلاناتوري باراجراف برضه، يعني ممكن يجيك طبعا هذا سامبل، هو ممكن يجيب لك حاجه ثانيه ما بتعرف. So be careful about these things. And in terms of question number 10 now, question number 10, can you tell us which sentence is irrelevant? By the way, irrelevant means لا تنتمي, meaning doesn't relate to the main idea. ليست متعلقة بالفكرة الرئيسية. Okay, and here we're talking about the unity of your writing. وحدة الموضوعية لكتابتك. meaning شو يعني وحدة؟ يعني كل الجمل تتكلم عن فكرة رئيسية الموجودة في التوبيك sentence. Right. Wow. Great. Yeah, most of you got it right. برضو يعني معظمكم جابها صح. 72, about 72 students got it right. Very well done. Good job, guys. Yeah, of course. The right answer is D. Besides, your family likes to travel abroad together. والله العيلة تحب تسافر مع بعض. إيش علاقتها بالموضوع والفاميلي بزنس؟ ما لها علاقة مباشرة بالفاميلي بزنس نهائيا. So that's the right answer. So be careful about this. And if you're asking me where did we get this from? شو يعني irrelevant؟ ما مرت معنا؟ لا مرت معنا. See, this is, let me just show you the page 104 on book 2, reading and writing. Reading and writing, book 2, 104. Okay, look here. We're talking about unity group sentences, talking about one single idea, you know that. And here, sentences or ideas that are not closely related to the main idea are irrelevant. شايفين الكلمة من وين جبناها؟ Irrelevant. يعني لا تنتمي. They do not help explain and support the main idea. All right. طبعا لا تنسوا هنا ال transition words برضو تلقوا نظرة عليها اللي هو addition words like and, besides, or finally, further, to, next, in addition, also, first, second, third, etc. هذا بسموها addition words. And to give an example, for instance, to emphasize, definitely, obviously, always, certainly. هاي تحفظوها. Okay. Now let's move on. Section 3, listening. Are you ready? Listening means that you're going to listen to Okay. Let me test the sound.
Good morning, everyone.
Can you hear the sound?
My name's Nisha.
Can you hear the audio?
Today,
Okay, good. So I'll repeat it now. I'm going to play it twice. هشغل الاوديو مرتين، مرة أولى ومرة ثانية عشان تأكد إجاباتك اللي فاتك في المرة الأولى إن شاء الله ما يفوتك في المرة الثانية. Now listen.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Nisha, and today I'm reporting back from room 4A on our monthly topic, health. Last week, I conducted a survey in cooperation with 3 other students, Ramona, Chantal, and Holly. We talked to 50 people in all about colds and flu that they had suffered from in the last 2 years. The people surveyed were 25 students from 4A, including ourselves, 6 teachers, and 19 people from our neighborhoods. That was 10 family members and 9 neighbors. The ages of those surveyed range from 14 to 76 and included 6 of our parents and 4 grandparents.
Okay, I'm going to play the audio, and in front of you, you can see the answers. You can answer question 11 only. تقدر تستطيع تجاوب question 11، لكن ما الكويشنز وما حخلي ما يعني راح ننتظر شويه ونخلي 11 على الشاشه على بين ما نسمع المره الثانيه. So listen again مرة ثانية. Just answer 11. Once we're done with 11, we'll do 12 and 13. But for now, listen. Second time.
Good morning, everyone. My name's Nisha, and today I'm reporting back from room 4A on our monthly topic. Last week, I conducted a survey in cooperation with 3 other students, Ramona, Chantal, and Holly. We talked to 50 people in all about colds and flu that they had suffered from in the last 2 years. The people surveyed were 25 students from 4A, including ourselves, 6 teachers, and 19 people from our neighborhoods. That was 10 family members and 9 neighbors. The ages of those surveyed range from 14 to 76 and included 6 of our parents and 4 grandparents.
Okay. Right. So question number 11. Yeah, 70 of you got it right, which is correct. Yes, it is. It is B. Yeah, a high school class report. Okay. I'm gonna answer you why, but once we finish, inshallah. So how about question number 12? Just a second. Wait. Just a second. 12. All right, there you go. What was the topic of the survey? What were they talking about? Yeah, most of you got it right. Mumtaz. I'm just want to move a bit faster. Yeah, you're right. معظم جوابها. You can see like most of you got it right here. Yeah, more than 100 answered with the correct answer. Yeah, they were talking about health. And how about question 13? Of the people who answered the survey, none worked in school. There were more neighbors than family members. There were more parents than teachers, and half were students. Which one? Yeah, you had a lot of numbers. This one is tricky. Okay, هي بتلخبط لأنه في أرقام كثيرة. لكن لو أنت ماسك قلم وكنت تأخذ ملاحظات بالأرقام كل رقم ذكر كان راح يكون عليك سهل جدا. Okay, but so far, like, yeah, most answers are correct answers. معظم الإجابات صحيحة. Yep. It is a tricky one. Half were students. Now, just to explain things to you, listen again.
Good morning, everyone. My name's Nisha, and today I'm reporting back from room 4A.
Sorry. I'm reporting back from room A. Reporting, يعني it's a report. Room A يعني فصل اسم فصل في مدرسة. So it's a high school class report. Okay.
My name's Nisha, back from room 4A on our monthly topic, health.
So what's the topic? Health.
Last week, I conducted a survey in cooperation with 3 other students, Ramona, Chantal, and Holly.
Mm-hmm.
We talked to 50 people in all about colds and flu that they had
How many people? 50 people. كم عدد الكل اللي دخل في الدراسة؟ 50.
suffered from in the last 2 years. The people surveyed were 25.
In the last 2 years في آخر سنتين. هذا بيجاوب السؤال الثاني. See, health problems in the last 2 years. Okay. ما تكلم كيف نتجنب مثلا في بي الكولدز والفلوز. ما تكلم general. هذا الجنرال very general. A is very general. D how people dealt with. ما تكلم عن هذا الموضوع. Okay. ما تكلموا عنه. So the right answer is C. Now here, listen again. Number 13. Listen. كم عدد الطلاب؟ 25. اللي احنا جاوبناها هنا half were students. إذا العدد الكلي راح يكون 50. هل هذا الكلام صحيح؟
Including ourselves, 6 teachers and 19 people from our neighborhoods. That was 10 family members and 9 neighbors. The ages of those surveyed range from 14 to 76 and included 6 of our parents and 4 grandparents.
So the total
years. The people surveyed were 25 students from 4A, all about colds and flu that they had suffered from in the last 2 years.
Sorry, I'm looking for the number.
Were 20. Good morning.
Okay. Now let's move on to the next page. We don't have that much time. Anyway, so listen to the audio track and choose the correct speaker's attitude for questions 10th and 11. Sorry about the numbers. No. For questions 14 and question 15. I'm sorry for this mistake. So when Justin talks about his idea, he is what? You choose, okay? Number 15, when Justin tells his friends at school of visual arts about his idea, his friend is what? What's his attitude? Surprise, please. Okay. And for question number 16, I'm sorry about this mistake again. So why did Justin collect pieces of garbage and put them in small clear plastic box? إيش السبب? I'll give you half a minute to go over these 3 questions. Half a minute, نصف دقيقة. And then we'll play the audio. I'll play the audio. اقرأوا بس لا تجاوب. في ناس بدأوا يجاوبوا. Wait. Read first before you answer. اقرأ قبل لا تجاوب. Okay, I'll play the audio now. يعني اللي جاوب بناء على ايش؟ Attitude. You know a purpose or speaker's attitude. يعني لازم تسمع للتون اوف فويس، الانتونيشن والتون اوف فويس، نبرة صوت المتكلم عشان تعرف كيف جاوبتوا 1. بالله عليكم. Listen again. Listen.
Trash as art. Did you ever hear the saying, one man's trash is another man's treasure? It means that something that is garbage for one person might be valuable for another. This is certainly true for Justin Gina. Justin is an artist who is making money by selling New York City garbage. Here are a few scenes from Justin's career as a garbage seller. It all started in 2001 when Justin had an argument with a friend at the School of Visual Arts in New York.
You know what? I think you can sell anything if
Listen.
you put it in a good-looking box. Even New York City garbage.
Justin, that's crazy.
Now you can answer 15 now. Listen. Justin, you're crazy.
Justin, that's crazy.
Okay.
People won't buy garbage.
Yes, they will. I will prove it to you.
So, to prove his point, Justin collected small pieces of garbage and put them in clear plastic boxes with a cool design.
Okay. Listen again to confirm your answers. Listen.
Trash.
Just do 11 now.
Did you ever hear the saying, one man's trash?
Sorry,
another man's
14.
treasure?
Yeah.
It means that something that is garbage for one person might be valuable for another.
Yes.
This is certainly true for Justin Gina. Justin is an artist who is making money by selling New York City garbage. Here are a few scenes from Justin's career as a garbage seller. It all started in 2001 when Justin had an argument with a friend at the School of Visual Arts in New York.
You know what? I think you can sell anything if you put it in a good-looking box, even New York City garbage.
Justin, that's crazy. People won't buy garbage.
Yes, they will. I will prove it to you.
So, to prove his point, Justin collected small pieces of garbage and put them in clear plastic boxes with a cool design.
Right. So question 14. And yeah, as I...
As art.
sorry,
Did you ever hear the saying, one man?
wait. Yeah, the answer is C. Yes, very well done. When he was talking, he was confident about what he's saying, right? Confident that he is right. Okay, good. How about question number 15? There you go. Can you answer? How about his friend? What was her reaction or her attitude? And yeah, good job. Yeah, I can see like 131 got it right. Good job, guys. MashaAllah. By the way, you can find this. Yeah, she was surprised. Yeah. You crazy, Justin, selling trash to people? Right, crazy idea, wasn't it? Anyway, so you can find this on page 124 in listening and speaking. Recognize speaker's attitude. This is the lesson. You can refer back to it. Speakers communicate attitudes and feelings through tone of voice, من خلال نبرة الصوت, as well as the words they use. So be careful about this, and you can revise it from your book before you go to the test. Now, question number 16. If you don't mind, guys, just give us the correct answers. Yeah. Did he mention anything about environment, guys? Don't change your answer. Don't change your answer, okay? Keep your answers. But he didn't say anything about environment, right? He cared about business. He cared about dollars. Right. Okay. Yeah, done. The right answer is to sell them. He wanted to sell trash. That's the idea, yeah. He didn't mention anything about environment, and he didn't say anything like he wants to store them in his basement, for example. And he didn't want to send them to anyone as gifts. It's not mentioned in the listening, right? So the only thing that he mentioned, he wants to sell them. كان تركيزه إنه يبيع فقط. Okay, right? Yeah, and this is goes for what? Listening for reasons and explanations. Why? You answer the questions with why, right? So you can find this on page number 83, book 2, listening and speaking. Okay. All right. Now, as for speaking, you're gonna have one question. سؤال واحد. What is that you shouldn't do in a group discussion? في شيء لازم ما تعمله في group discussion. What is it? Listen carefully to what others are saying. Interrupt people. Speak clearly and loudly enough. D. Help others participate by asking questions. Something you shouldn't do. شيء لازم ما تعمله. Right. Yeah. You're correct, guys. معظمكم جاوب B, which is interrupt people. This is wrong. You shouldn't interrupt people in a conversation or in a discussion, group discussion. You can find this here. When you participate in a group discussion, listen carefully to what others are saying. When you speak, stop by referring to something the previous speaker said, and speak clearly and loudly, and say clearly, and be sure to speak loudly enough so people can hear you. Don't interrupt people, and help others participate. Okay. Now, pronunciation. listen to the audio track. What are the function words in the following sentence? هذه الجملة. My mother believes using soap and water is the best way to clean your hands. So what are the function words? Function words. Listen.
My mother believes using soap and water is the best way to clean your hands.
Again.
My mother believes using soap and water is the best way to clean your hands.
Function words, remember? Right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we have, yeah, most of you got it right. Yeah, a lot of students got it right. But still we have a lot of mistakes. هذا السؤال كثير فيه أخطاء، وهذا دليل إنه لازم تراجعوه بشكل جيد. سهل جدا ولا أسهل منه، إن شاء الله يجيكم بالاختبار. لكن أنتم مش دارسين. Okay? So the right answer is yes. About 68 of you got it right, which is C. My and is the and your. طيب. D خطأ لأنه هي content words. خلينا نرجع للدرس عشان تفهموا عن ايش بنتكلم. هذا هو الدرس. معلش صفحة 156 listening and speaking book 2 page 156. Okay. Function words بدنا نقارن بين function words و content words. الفانكشن words يعني كلمات لها وظيفة، مثل الارتكلز أدوات التعريف والتنكير وظيفتها تعرف وتنكر. pronouns وظيفتها تحل محل الاسم. prepositions وظيفتها تعطيك المكان أو الزمان. forms of the verb be أفعال مساعدة تساعدنا نعرف الزمن مستقبل ماضي تام. conjunctions أدوات الرابط تساعدنا نربط بين الجمل. models وظيفتها تعطيك الاستطاعة، تعطيك الفيوتشر، يعني things like that. إذا هذه بتحفظوها متى ما شفتوها the and he she it on الكلمات الصغيرة هذه. أوكي، كلمات صغيرة نسميها function words. لكن إذا كانت الكلمة noun adjective adverb or a verb فعل اسم ظرف أو صفة، هذه بتكون content words. content words يعني إلها معنى يعني إلها معنى حقيقي بتأدي. Okay. Yeah. So I think now it's easy. عرفتوا اللعبة يعني. هذا السؤال أصبح سهل. Okay. Right. Yeah. Done.
My mother believes.
Sorry. Section 6, language knowledge. And language knowledge includes both grammar and vocabulary. Okay. Now here we have two questions. عندنا سؤالين، حاولوا تحلوا السؤالين خلال دقيقة أو أقل، نصف دقيقة. هذه الأسئلة مفروض ما تأخذ منك وقت. Okay. Right. Question number 19 now. Let's do it together. Just bear with me till I prepare the poll. Just a second. Right. Yeah. Good. The phrasal verb fall apart means what? Be careful, break into pieces, put in trash, or use too much. See, right, which is break into pieces, and this is right. Now, talking about this, guys, listen. This is important. This you can find this skill or this vocabulary skill on page number 148. Okay, look here. It's talking about phrasal verbs. إذا بتتذكروا هذا الدرس phrasal verbs. phrasal verb هو فعل ظرفي بيتكون من كلمتين، من الفعل نفسه وحرف جر أو ظرف بيجي معاه بغير معناه. أوكي؟ انتبهوا، مطلوب منكم مجموعة من الفريزال فيرس. المطلوب الأول بدكم تحفظوا معانيها. المجموعه كامله الموجوده في الشرح اللي امامكم وفي التمارين. اول حاجه لازم تعرفوا ايش معانيها. مثلا بيك اب لها 3 معاني، بدك تحفظ 3 معاني وتشوف سياقها، حسب السياق يبين لك المعنى. مثلا بيك اب ممكن تكون lifted، ممكن تكون gave a right to، ممكن تكون increased picked up، حسب السياق. شايفين الجمل هاي تقراوها، ما عندنا وقت نقرا كل حاجه، بس انا بعطيكم hints on things to focus on. في موضوع السيبرابل والانسيبرابل phrasal verbs. في phrasal verbs ممكن نقسمها، يعني نحط المفعول به بين الفعل وبين حرف الجر، وفي بعضها ما يجوز، ما يصير. اوكي، like for example هيا fell down the stairs، لكن ما استطيع اقول هيا fell the stairs down، يعني ما اقدر احط المفعول به بين fell وبين down. اوكي، نفس الشيء هنا. فارس stopped by my house، زارني يعني زياره قصيره. فارس stopped my house by ما تيجي اصلا، لكن في بعضها يصير. مثلا pick up، he picked up the book، بصير اقول he picked the book up، صحيح. يعني اذا في عندنا phrasal verse ممكن المفعول به يجي في الوسط او يجي في النهايه، وفي phrasal verse مستحيل يجي في الوسط، خطا يجي في الوسط، فقط يجي بعد الفعل، بعد حرف الجر، مش قبل حرف الجر. هذه بتحفظوها. اذا حاجتين تركزوا عليهن، المعاني والسيبرابل والانسيبرابل. اللي يمكن فصلها المفعول به يجي في الوسط، واللي لا يجي اللي ما بيجي المفعول به في الوسط، فقط يجي بعد حرف الجر. So be careful about this. Okay guys, right. Now the second question number 20. Okay, can you answer it now? Let's see. We both like hiking, swimming, and reading. We have a lot of what? A lot of things. We have a lot of things, or we have a lot in common, in favor of, participate in, or succeed in. And yes, the answer is in common, as most of you answered here. Can you just show the answers? Right, yeah, well done. 121 students got it right, which is good. And you can find this here on page number 170. 170, comment on, contribute to، يعلق على، يساهم، in common، مشترك، increase in، زيادة في، in favor of، بتوافق مع، in response to، استجابة ل، participate، يساهم، succeed in، ينجح فيه. اوكي، هذه مطلوب حاجتين تركزوا فيهم. اول شيء معانيها مطلوبه، هاي المعاني شايفين المعاني على اليمين، in Arabic or in English whatever. alright. الشيء الثاني حرف الجر اللي يجي معها. يعني ممكن يجيك السؤال my teacher commented بعدين فراغ on، in، to، of. alright. we have a lot of things in، to، of، out، common. تختار اجابه صحيحه. بدك تعرف شو الحرف الجر اللي يجي مع كل واحده. اوكي، I am in favor of، in favor بعدين فراغ، your idea for example. فالخيارات of، to، in، out. واضحة الفكرة؟ معنى زائد ايش حرف الجر اللي يجي مع كل كلمة. Okay, so let's move on. Any similarity between this movie and real events in is certainly what? Coincidental, coincidence, coincide, coincidence, or coincides? Which one? We're gonna move a bit faster now because vocabulary is easy, right? نمشي شوية أسرع عشان الوقت وناش نأخركم. Right. Good. All right. So yes, you are right. Coincidental. Coincidental is the right one. Why is that? Any similarity between this movie and real events is certainly coincidental. صفة بعد is شو يجي؟ صفة. Certainly هذه زي adverb of certain adverb of degree، يعني ما لها علاقة لو شلناها الادفيرب الظرف، لكن بعد أفعال be يجي صفات. coincidental هي الصفة الوحيدة اللي أمامي. You can find this here. هذه الصفحة شايفينها اللي هي word families, verbs, nouns and adjectives. هذه حفظ، كلها حفظ. inform، information، informative. coincide، coincidence، coincidental. differ، difference، different. identify، identity and identified. tend and tendency. okay, تحفظوهن على أساس تعرفوا تجاوبوا في الاختبار لو جاءك شيء منها. The next question 22. What does the word row or row mean in the following sentence? Salim was furious yesterday because he had a row with his wife. He had a row. By the way, this sounds like not row. This is row. Row is different thing. Is a different thing. Okay. So what do you think? A, B, C, or D? من السياق. From the context, which one do you think is the right one? انتبهوا للسياق. Okay, yeah, that's the one. A short, angry argument. A short, angry يعني مجادلة, جدال, عدم اتفاق. All right. ونطقها بهذا المعنى, نطقها راو. لكن لو كانت بالمعنى a line of things or people next to each other بصير row. أو كانت بمعنى B a line of seats in a theater or cinema بصير row. لكن بمعنى جدال راو. النطق يختلف. هاي بيسموها في اللغة الإنجليزية بيسموهم homographs. يعني نفس الكتابة لكن الصوت يختلف والمعنى مختلف. Homographs. Okay, let's move on. Question number 23. In the following dictionary entry, تعرفوا أجانا كثير using the dictionary. What kind of information does the underlined word have? هذه opinionated. Opinionated. شايفينها؟ إيش نوع المعلومات اللي أعطانا إياها في الدictionary entry اللي عن opinion? Example sentence, synonym, pronunciation, or part of speech? Can you choose? Right. So, and the right answer, yes, as you said, most of you got it right. It is the part of a speech. It's part of a speech. It's adjective. So we're talking about opinion, which is a noun, and the adjective form of opinion is opinionated. يعني بمعنى opinionated الشخص اللي متعنت على رأيه. يعني you understand? متزمت في رأيه. Opinionated. All right. Now, how about question number 24? Omar has a very bad what? Has a severe reaction. We don't bring any foods that contain nuts into the house. So he had what? He has a very bad this is cheating. I'm showing you the answer. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I know most of you got it right. MashaAllah. This is the easy one. Allergy, حساسية. Yeah. Yeah, you know vocabulary الكلمات عارفينها بتدرسوها في بداية كل درس في كل يونت في كل يونت في درسين كل درس عليه كلمات ترجعوا لها بتدرسوها كاملة على الأقل تعرفوا معناها in Arabic at least. Okay, so be careful about them. Right. So let's continue now to question number 25, grammar. Okay, let me read the question. I came over, blank space, your internet, thanks a million. To use for use, to use, in order, use. Okay, yeah. The right answer is to use C. You're right. MashaAllah. Good job, guys. Let me just show the pointer. Should be visible. Right. So, yeah, it is to use. This is, we're talking here about infinitive of purpose. Infinitive of purpose. Infinitive اللي يعطيك الغاية أو السبب. يعني بيجي بعده السبب. Okay. هذا الموضوع موجود هنا في هذه الصفحة. Infinitive of purpose اللي هو بدأنا هنا في imperative statement جمل أمرية مثلا follow these steps بتضيف عليها ليش طيب أنا أتبع هذه الخطوات to use an ATM. Why to use an ATM؟ يعطيك إيش infinitive of purpose يعني يعطيك السبب. Okay, push the button. Why؟ ليش تضغط على الكبسة؟ To send your order. To send your order لكي أو من أجل إنك ترسل طلبك. And the manager lowered prices, etc. هي انتبهوا لهاي النقطة ممكن يجيك بالنسبة للpunctuation علامات الترقيم وانتبهوا لها بشكل جيد. أحيانا نجيب الأمر في النهاية ونجيب البيربس في البداية. يعني بنقلبها قلب. بدل ما أنا أبدأ بالجملة الأمرية بعدين ليش أنا أمرتك بهذا الشيء بحط السبب وبعدين بعطيك الجمله الامريه. to use an ATM لتستخدم الاي تي ام كوما. لاحظ الكوما هنا يعني ممكن يجيك عليها اسئله. so follow these steps. اوكي احيانا بيجيب لك one of the following sentences is written incorrectly مكتوبه بشكل خاطئ، بيجيب لك 4 جمل اي جمل، لكن بدك تنتبه انه استخدام الكوماز مثلا في هذا النوع الانفيرتد sentences بتكون الكوما في الوسط لما نبدا بالبيربس بعدين الجمله الامريه. so be careful about this one. another thing to pay attention to، برضو هذا الدرس فيه حاجه كثير مهمه واحنا ما بنقدر نحط كل الاسئله على كل شيء، لكن انتبهوا للنقطه هاي انه تفرق بين الريجولار انفينيتيف والانفينيتيف اوف بيربس. الانفينيتيف العادي والانفينيتيف اوف بيربس. الانفينيتيف العادي يعني تيجي مثلا زي ما نقول المثال الاول he called me and said that he wanted to apologize. قال انه بده ايش؟ يعتذر. هذا انفينيتيف عادي، يعني to apologize ليست سبب. قال هو اراد لكي او من اجل ان يعتذر، ما تيجي هو اراد ان يعتذر، خلاص هو مش سبب، هذا انفينيتيف عادي. لازم تفرق بينه وبين الانفينيتيف اوف بيربس. يعني هذا ما يصير مثلا لو حطينا بدل to in order to ما تزبط معنا، ما تيجي معنا من اجل. okay so be careful about this one. right, let me go back. yeah, question number 26. while we blank space breakfast in the hotel the fire alarm sounded while we what? while we what? yeah, I can see good answers ما شاء الله, very well done. يعني أنا مبسوط بصراحة. good answers ما شاء الله. and the right answer yes of course it is were having. we تتفق مع were ما تتفق مع was، وhaving لأنه past continuous. هذا الكلام موجود هنا. simple past الماضي البسيط، فعل بدأ وانتهى في الماضي، وهنا نوعوه ل 3 أنواع. single action حدث بسيط بدأ وانتهى في الماضي. series of actions عدة أفعال like drove و unloaded و made، هذا بسموه series of actions. أو شيء اعتدت تعمله في الماضي، اعتيادي كان في الماضي regular or habitual or repeated action in the past. صح؟ الآن بالنسبة للpast continuous عمل كان مستمر في الماضي like this one and this one. I was talking on the phone for hours last night or my brother was acting strangely yesterday. okay الحاجة اللي كنت تنتبهوا لها sorry yeah here الحاجة اللي كنت تنتبهوا لها while عادة بيجي بعدها past continuous. شايفين was talking the teacher was talking. الجهة الثانية عادة يجي فعل قصير يقطع الفعل الطويل. يعني جمل while بيكون في فعل طويل، مثلا المدرس كان يتكلم، شو اللي قطع عليه؟ سلطان left the room، قطع الحدث، قطع كلام المدرس. يعني في حدث طويل مستمر ويجي حدث قصير يقطع عليه. الحدث القصير زي ما انتم شايفين simple past ماضي بسيط، والحدث الطويل past continuous ماضي مستمر. انتبهوا للقاعده هذه. اذا جمل while يجي بعدها past continuous. الفعل الثاني اذا كان قطع الفعل اللي بعد while نستخدم له simple past ماضي بسيط. اوكي انتهينا من while قاعدتها سهله، بعدها دائما او غالبا يجي past continuous ماضي مستمر. الفعل الثاني غالبا اذا كان قصير وقطع على فعل while نستخدم له simple past. انتبهوا ل when عليها ملاحظه قويه. when زي الزئبق متحركه، لو حطيناها هنا صح، لو حطيناها هنا ايش اللي يحكمني بالافعال؟ لو جتني وين حسب السياق. يعني بتبحث عن الفعل الطويل والفعل الثاني بيكون فعل قصير قطعه، بدك تكون يعني فاهم سياق الجمله. اوكي بشكل جيد. فوين مش حدا يحفظ لي وين انه يجي بعدها ماضي مستمر، ما لها قاعده. نفس الجمله هاي شوف I was studying in South Africa when I met many interesting people. عندما قابلت، يعني تيجي صحيحه. so be careful about this. Let's continue. Question 27. The temperature in New York can change very what? Change very what? Successfully, efficiently, commonly, rapidly. According to the meaning. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Good job. Most of you got it right. 62 students got it right, which is rapidly. Can change very rapidly. يتغير الطقس بشكل سريع. ناجح ايش علاقة النجاح؟ وefficiently ما هي نفس معنى successfully تقريبا. commonly ما لها علاقة. So you can find this here. Adverbs of manner describe how something is done. انتبهوا هنا النقطة الأولى. النقطة الأولى الأدفيرب of manner هو ظرف الحال اللي منتهي عادة في ال واي إلا بعض الشواذ مثل hard و fast تيجي في نهاية الجملة أو بعد الفعل. أحيانا إذا كان في عندي فعل مساعد وفعل رئيسي مثلا was rising بستطيع أضعها في الوسط. أوكي. يعني هي دائما يعني تقدر تقول قبل الفعل الرئيسي وبعد أفعال بي. اوكي قبل الفعل الرئيسي وبعد فعل بي. بالنسبه هنا اذا نزلنا للاسفل في عندنا هنا adverbs of degree يعني ظروف الدرجه زي very extremely especially really so fairly quiet. هاي يا بتسبق صفه يا بتسبق ظرف اخر ظرف حال يا بتسبق صفه يا بتسبق ظرف اخر. For example the man was breathing fairly slowly. واضح؟ so be careful about them. Next question 28 we're almost done باقي لنا سؤالين بعد سؤال 28. Yeah. Okay. Right. Students blank space fewer calls if they wash their if you remember if conditional sentences جمل الشرطية if future students if they wash their hands more often. Yeah. Okay. في لخبطة في هذا الموضوع شايفين هو مع انه هو قاعدته اسهل قاعدة يا ريت يجيكم منها ان شاء الله. قاعدته سهلة جدا. الحل هو طبعا might get اللي هو السي. اللي جاوب سي برافو عليكم. لكن في لخبطة مع دي. في ناس قالوا will gets. طبعا انتم بتعرفوا انه will would وكان وcould وshall وshould وmay وmight وmust وhave to وhad to هاي يسموهم modal verbs افعال الشرط whatever they call them. هاي كلها يجي بعد فعل مجرد ما يجي فعل معه اس للي جاوبوا دي لانه في عدد كبير جاوب دي. ما يجي بعد will اي فعل في اس ولا اي دي ولا اي ان جي ولا تو. فقط الفعل مجرد زي مايت. شوفوا مايت اجى بعدها فعل مجرد. شوف ماي اجى بعدها تو زاد فعل ما يجي لا ما في تو. اوكي قال شو القاعده تقول لي هاي الاف كلوز هاي الجمله. ناخذ بس جمله بشكل سريع. For example, if there is a lack of clean water, diseases will spread very quickly. إذا في الاف كلوز نستخدم مضارع بسيط. شايفين if you use if there is مضارع بسيط. ممكن يسألك على هذا الجزء. فالفعل اللي يجي بعد if مباشرة مضارع بسيط ما تستخدم له لا will ولا may ولا might. اوكي فعل مضارع بسيط. شو يعني مضارع بسيط؟ حسب ما قبله. you مثلا هنا وthey وI وyou وthey يجي الفعل مجرد. he وشي وit يجي الفعل له اس. وافعال البي يجي is مع he وشي وit ويجي they we ويجي am مع I. يعني بسيطه ان شاء الله حاجات اخذتوها في الترم الاول. المهم في المين كلوز نستخدم يا will يا may يا might حسب السيرتينتي حسب تاكد الشخص المتكلم من المستقبل حيحصل ولا ممكن يحصل وهكذا. Now question 29 I said you're the better good best better than mother in the world. What do you think? Easy one. I think you should say this like almost every day to your mom. الأصل انك تقولها تقريبا كل يوم. انت احسن ام. Alright? او احسن تطبخ. احسن تتعامل مع اولادها. Right? So we have to be like kind to our moms. Right? Good job guys. This is the right answer. Good job. And you can find this on page number 107 107 صفحة 107. Remember tall taller safe safer big bigger. The spelling rules double G when we have consonant vowel consonant. Safe safer you just add ER. Now if the adjective is a long adjective إذا كانت مقطعين أو أكثر بنضيف more common more common etc. simple شاذة تحفظوها حفظ simpler معناها مقطعين. الآن الصفات برضو مقطعين تنتهي ب y مثل pretty funny easy crazy alright بنحول الواي ل I ونضيف ER هذول تحفظوهم. yeah بالنسبة للسوبرلاتيف بنضيف EST نفس القواعد بس بنضيف EST بالنسبة للمفاضلة. and remember الصفات الطويلة في السوبرلاتيف بتضيف كلمة most، وهذه الصفات بس عندنا good وباد هذول شواذ بدكم تحفظوهم حفظ. أنا مش في وارد إني أشرح لك كل حاجة، ما عندنا وقت بصراحة، بس أنا بس بذكر تذكير مش أكثر. so Helen هذا مش شرح طبعا التذكير. yeah so Helen number 30 4 hours at the bus station last night. Helen what is waiting was waiting is waited waits. شرحنا هذا قبل شوية مرينا عليه. and yeah I can see correct answers. yep. all right yeah and the right answer yes of course is B was waiting. and the same rule about past continuous هي نفس الجملة هاي I was talking on the phone for hours last night etc. okay right these are the model answers. all right now let me share with you something just to let you know how to organize yourself when you study. Because guys there is a link. yeah my partner Dr. Rashid posted the link the feedback link like you're gonna have like a survey or questionnaire about like 5 questions. It's gonna take you like half a minute نصف دقيقة ممكن ياخذك بس عبينا اياه رأيك في الوركشوب تعطينا الفيدباك. okay right right okay let me see the chat. okay just a second let me share with you something before we finalize this. قبل ما ننهي خليني أشارك معكم بس الكتاب. just a second give me a second to organize your time and how to study things. Just let me share you the content page with you. okay just a second. give me a sec. right okay let me share it with you then. Share application and share. There we go. This is the content page. For example in listening and speaking book كتاب listening speaking هاي اليونتات اللي داخله معنا unit 5 unit 6 and unit 7 and final unit 8. let me just maximize a bit. here you can find the skills. يعني انت short cut باختصار مثلا انت في طلاب بحب يدرس مهارة حاجة مثلا listening يدرس كل حاجة مثلا listening skill هنا listening for reasons and explanations يروح يفتح عليها في صفحة 83 بعدين ينتقل للlistening skill الموجودة في unit 6 اللي هي listening for specific information يروح عليها ويحاول يتدرب عليها. نفس الشيء you can do for vocabulary skill. شوف vocabulary skill اللي هي verbs nouns صفحة 89 تروح تتمرن عليها. في ناس يحب يرتب نفسه يحط السكيلز وبعدين يمشي skill لما يخلصها واحدة المطلوبة طبعا في الاختبار. شايفين كل شيء موجود عندك مثلا vocabulary skill موجودة هنا grammar موجود هنا وايش الموضوع المطلوب منك البرونسيشن مطلوب منا. انتبهوا انا اعطيتكم سؤال واحد لكن البرونسيشن عندنا 4 مهارات برونسيشن عندنا 4. انا اعطيتكم على ايش البرونسيشن اعطيتكم على الفانكشن ووردز لكن في اليس نو كويستشن او الاسئله اللي فيها اور مثلا rising intonation falling intonation هذا ما جبت لك عليه. فانتبهوا لها مثلا في نقاط كثيره تبي حاجه تراجعها هي سهله لكن مثلا هنا grammar future with will المستقبل باستخدام will ما امدانا يعني ان نكتب كل الاسئله لانه حاولنا نعطيكم 30 سؤال فقط وما قدرنا نغطي ما نستطيع نغطي كل شيء في ساعه او في ساعه ونص. اوكي نفس الشيء مثلا السبيكينج skill asking for and giving clarification هاي لازم تحفظوها المصطلحات ممكن يجيك عليها اسئله summarizing التلخيص ممكن يجيك عليه سؤال. so do not ignore anything. لا تهمل أي شيء، وادرس كل شيء في الكتاب. كل المهارات هاي ادرسها وراجعها بشكل جيد. مش الموضوع انه صعب، لكن بحاجه لدراسه واجتهاد. اوكي، نفس الشيء بتعمل، نفس ما عملنا هنا في listening وسبيكينج. انا عشان ما اخذ منكم وقت، بتعمل في الريدنج وفي الرايتنج، تمسكهم سكيل vocabulary skill, grammar skill, writing skill, etc. You understand? Right. Now, do you have any questions? Any questions? All right. Yeah. Let me just open the chat for you so that if you have questions that we can answer, it's open. All right.